evening. Thank you for coming to ICD, and it was pleasure to hear your speech. And I would like to ask more about what you are doing in Berlin and your current projects.
Thanks a lot, and I'm very proud to be here. It's a great honor for me to participate in such conference, and especially to discuss about the tourism, about our contacts. I come recently from Austria. In Österreich, I worked in the same position as a trade representative in Austria. Here, I am also Gesandter. And I'm responsible for the cooperation between our countries, especially for concrete projects. As we are speaking here about the contacts and tourism, I'd like to tell you about some part of tourism as diplomatic tourism. So recently we opened the special centrum to support the innovations. So maybe it's not so a lot of information about our small enterprises with innovations. In Russia, it's around 1 million such enterprises in university, in Academy of Science, some organizations, and of course, it's a lot of people who worked in these enterprises. Everybody prepared some patents, new products, and we are trying to organize two shows to open some winter to Europa and from Europa to Russian regions. Now it's taking part around 56 universities, practically from all the regions from Russia. And through our trade representatives in Europa, we can organize some thematic and discuss with a lot of people simultaneously to save money, to save time, to show it through the internet what's doing, and maybe it will be interesting. I'm sure it's interesting for a lot of people. And through these contacts, it's the possibility for the millions of the, especially young generation, to cooperate, to be together. This is what we're saying, this is the social society. And also with the business. We can produce together with the Russian brains, with the German technology, for European technology, we can create such product which is not existed in the world, but they need this is like a revolutionary technology. So that's why this is commercial things. From the other side, this is contacts. This is the possibility to discuss, to have friends with all religions, with all ethnics, with all level of the education. So I think this is a very interesting additional part of so-called tourism. Yeah, it's existed medical tourism, culture tourism, but this is especially for the students, for the business, and for the pleasure for both our countries.
I see. This program sounds really like a great contribution to cultural diplomacy. Would you share with us how you came up with this idea to open it in Berlin and why you chose especially Germany?
You know, I worked in Vienna, in Austria, and we made a pilot project for such things. And of course, we created such infrastructure, universities and all the things, innovation regions already in Austria. So that's why to come here, my task is the increase the cooperation. And now it's an excellent possibility to use all our projects, what we have in Russia, with the German technology to make some prototypes, afterwards make localization in Russia, and with the low level of ruble we have discussed, it's an excellent possibility to make export. So europäischen, eurasiatischen Regionen, traditional countries with whom Russia have a contact. That's why it's a business and the very good possibility for Europa and for Russia. But Germany for us was and now it's the biggest and best partner. And because I'm working as a professional in trade business, so I was responsible for gas pipeline in Europa and for some machine and so on. So that's why I try to use my experience to develop our relationship for concrete business. And this part of high technology to use knowledges and to create new products and afterwards to create something which is not existed in the world. This is the Ziel. And I hope that we can develop this project, especially with Germany.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for taking your time, and we're looking forward for cooperation with your organization, and I hope to see you very soon at ICD.
Thanks a lot, and from our side, we invite you personally. 23rd, it will be next teleconference. We shall discuss with Holland, Netherlands, Österreich, some other countries, and it will be around 20 Russian regions. Russian Academy of Science, Adlershof here, Technopark. Afterwards, we have a plan to work with Fraunhofer, with Planck Institute and some other organizations. So please come to us this month, 23rd.
Thank you very much. It sounds like a great opportunity to meet some Russian people, scientists, and people of culture. So thank you and hope to see you very soon.